Hey, so I've got an idea. I'm gonna try to do like a week vlog. Like just vlog everything that I do this week. Well, not, I figured I could take shots of like what I'm doing because I only work 2 days this week. So I need to do something else with the rest of my time. And you guys know how socially awkward I am. Tourette's. You guys know how socially awkward I am, so I can't just whip out the camera out of nowhere. So if it's really quiet, I'll pull out the camera and show you what I'm doing. Before I continue with that though, I have a story. I took my fine tune this week at work. So I had mine, and the guy that had me was really cool. He was like gay, and he was one of those guys that I actually thought was straight at first, and I was like, oh, okay, and you actually like dick. Well, that's great. One less for the human race, you know? And he was like, the thing that I've been reading in your profile is that you aren't that confident at tables. I was like, well, yeah, because people are watching me. I'm fine when you aren't watching. But he goes, I have an idea for how we can break you out of your shyness. I was like, this will be good. And he goes, you need to make a dinosaur joke at every table. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, really? Out of all the things, I don't know anything about dinosaurs, and I've never heard a funny dinosaur. That's a lie. I heard one funny dinosaur joke, but I can only remember the punchline, and it is lick a lot of puss. And I'm pretty sure you can't use that one at a table, even if I could make up the first half. It's probably something about lesbian dinosaurs. I don't really know. So I was like, great, fine. So I didn't do it at a couple tables, and then he was right there with me at the table, so I couldn't avoid it any longer. Like, okay, here comes the joke. So I go, what did the brontosaurus ask it was like a T-Rex or a velociraptor, something that I could remember in my moment of panic. And this isn't a real joke, mind you. I just made it up. And I didn't have a punchline. So they're all looking at me like, what did he ask? And I was like, he asked if you were ready to order your drinks yet, or you needed more time. Faces were deadpan. They were like, we're not ready. I was like, oh, okay. I'll give you more time to check out the rest of the menu then. Okay, see ya. It was so awkward. And I think we aren't talking today. Nope. Nope, it's not a protest, it's for pull-ups. And hired a ginger midget on a unicycle. Can you see the big toilet? Right there. I'm not sure what time it is now or why I'm whispering, but I know for sure I got on the train at like 3:12, so it's sometime later. Yeah, it's not that scary walking home, but I'm actually getting more freaked out because I have a camera. Yeah, that had to happen. Get back on the goddamn books. Okay, so I got sick. Batteries. Okay, like I was saying, I got really goddamn sick on Tuesday. It was like right after I was filming that thing where I was walking through the dark. I was just coming home, and I sat down and, died would be an apt term, because that was awful. My skin hurt, my muscles hurt. Oh my God, like everything was in pain, and I was having such weird visions. No, I just had a lot of weird ideas. I was like thinking a lot. I remember one of them was like, I should make some sunglasses out of pencil lead, and that was what's gonna tint the lens. No, it's Thursday. I've got work in a couple hours. A day and a half went by and I didn't even know it. This was a bad sickness. I always say I don't actually get sick that often, which I guess isn't true, because I've gotten sick at like every one of your houses. I've gotten sick 3 times in New York. I really need to stop licking things on the subway and giving like blowjobs to questionable strangers for money, because it's not working out anymore. It's bad for my health.